Welcome, everyone, to the Maltese Falcon After Party. And,
Hello.
of course, we've got, the guest of honor tonight, Mr. Malty himself right over here, and the lovely Miss Jenna Mio just over beside Malty. And, of course, down below me, we've got another host of the Nonprofits, along with Jenna and Malty and myself. Mr. Puck is with us. My local very good friend, Mr. Simply Secular Dave, and fellow blood donor is also with us. And another member. It's like we got the nonprofit show on my channel for tonight. Mr. Johnny P. Angel down over there. And, of course, the very, very bestest friend ever of Jenna Miu, Mr. Justin is with us as well.
Hi, bestie. Stop being muted.
And there will be more folks jumping in. I know Mr. Quiet Gorilla is going to be jumping in here with us. And no doubt in my mind that Randolph is going to find out I'm live, and he's going to jump in here too and be all polite and Canadian and shit. So be prepared for that. So, but yeah, there's quite this is myself and Malty and Dave, and then when Quiet Gorilla gets here and Randolph gets here, it's going to be like the Pacific Northwest crew going on here.
I like.
And Jenna's close, a little bit further down, but close.
Well, she's in our time zone.
Yeah.
That counts.
The Pacific time zone. And same with you, right, Johnny?
That's right. Yeah, Puck's the only.
I'm the odd one out. I'm in Eastern.
Well, Justin's Eastern too.
Oh, well, there you go. Welcome.
Okay.
Welcome.
Yeah, but there's more of us.
I live in the Midwest, but we're in the Eastern time zone. We need another time zone.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
No, we need to. I keep on pushing for this, and nobody agrees with me, so I should probably drop it. I say we should all just go with universal time, and that's it. Like, if it means you are eating breakfast at 10 o'clock at night, so be it. We should just go by a universal time, and it should be metric system.
Well, I'm a computer coder, and everything we do is on GMT 24-hour clock.
Oh, thank goodness.
There's just no need for time zones anymore. It was handy 50 years ago, but it's not anymore.
Yeah.
What do you think they'll get rid of first, time zones or daylight savings time?
Daylight savings, yeah.
Daylight savings time doesn't work. We got rid of it here, didn't we?
No.
Yeah, funny you should say that.
Well, then it's coming up.
They're going to do the opposite, or kind of. They're going to get rid of daylight saving. They're going to get rid of regular time in Washington. We already did.
Right.
But so where everybody else, there's regular time and then there's daylight savings time. Washington State has decided just to stay on daylight savings time.
Yeah.
Oh, and so we'll be the same as the rest of the West Coast for half of the year.
I'm sure that made sense to someone.
Those that live in the North will understand it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's face it. When daylight savings time comes in for the fall version of it, all of a sudden the sun starts going down at like 4:30.
Yeah,
you're like,
weird.
What the fuck?
I know.
Where are you going, son? And son's all like, "Fuck you, I'm out of here."
Yeah, but that's just do you want that, or do you want it to, be 8 o'clock sunrise?
Well, yeah, there's that, I guess. I'd much rather have. See, I got to get up at 4 a.m. to go to work.
It doesn't matter for you. Yeah. It's going to be dark anyway.
I work when work's available. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. Sometimes I start at 1 a.m., right? So
you B-man, C-man, A-man?
Amen, brother.
I'm a longshoreman.
Right. Yeah. Yes. I live in Seattle, one of the biggest port cities, and I grew up around Tacoma.
Yeah, guys have 500s and 502s down there as well. Yeah.
Yep.
The unions. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my guy I grew up with. He's a longshoreman. He's running a crane now. Yeah. Started tying down trailers that were going up to Alaska on roll-on, roll-offs.
Mm. Well, the last shift I pulled, a couple of shifts ago, we were moving 260 foot by 6 foot, 80,000 pound pipes that are used for docks or for shoring. They hammer them into the ground like 100 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
So we were moving those for a day. Those are pretty exciting. When the guy says, grab the rope and turn that 180 degrees, it's 80,000 pounds. You want me to pull on a string? It's like pulling on dental floss to get that thing to move.
Jared's local too.
Mm-hmm.
King County. Look at that.
Oh, I should push the little button that lets me read chat. There it goes. Okay, hi everybody.
Yeah.
I forget that on stage. Like and I have you to thank for this too, because you were one of the very first shows I was on. But getting used to all the different interfaces for talking to people, and this is the one I suck at. I still need to get used to looking at the camera more, right, Johnny? I acknowledge my weaknesses. I get it. But thank you, Neil, for giving me a chance when I was a nobody and bringing me onto your show and letting me have some of the experience. So.
You were never a nobody, Puck. You were just unknown. There's a
unknown.
Now you're a somebody.
and look, I love how you put in one call to action in the nonprofits page, and we all come rushing up to show solidarity and whatnot as we can.
Right.
I was hoping so.
I'm going to hassle Kurt for not being here, but that's cool. He's got his own thing going on at nights now.
That's right. He's probably off on Twitch. And where's Martin? Martin's busy creating with you, Puck, spin-off shows.
Martin, you know what? The idea has merit. Yeah. I don't want to get into it now because it's still in the planning phases.
Spin-off
the idea has merit.
Martin works
merit.
Mondays.
Martin does work Mondays.
Martin works mornings, I mean.
He's probably working.
All right. Yeah.
Well, I just yelled at him.
Well, he's usually working, though. You catch him when you catch him, and then it's like Jenna. Jenna's always working as well.
Busy person.
Just came off work. I'm tired.
Yeah. That's how it works.
And yet we still come out here in solidarity for each other. I think you guys are awesome. I saw it was on Twitter. Who was it? Dry Apologist said, why is it that Christian YouTube channels never support each other, but atheist channels all seem to support each other? Well, first of all, little does he know there's a lot of infighting for us too. But we do come together and say, hey, you know what? I will back you up. I will show two shows.
It's just easier to give it up to God.
Oh
yeah! Don't
let
want to
go and let God.
Don't.
This was Dry Apologist.
Anywhere else?
Hi, Tens. Yeah.
Hey, Gorilla.
Hi, QG.
Hey.
Getting shit ready.
Yeah, I heard you got some snow up there earlier this week. Yeah.
Overnight.
Yeah.
It's all melted.
Really?
Yeah.
We had a little bit here.
Yeah, we had a beautiful bright sunrise, and then a little bit of cloud, and then it snowed for an hour, and then it all blew away, and then it was sunny all afternoon, and then that night it was really windy.
I mean, that's what happens when we lost Malty. Oh yeah, he said that could happen. He'll be back, and I remember I went out front and have a quick smoke or whatever it was, and I noticed, oh shit, it's fucking snowing. Yeah, let's put it back there.
And it was really coming down for a little while there.
Swap this one, and there we go.
It actually went to -4 last night.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's supposed to get to -10 or something tonight.
Oh, really? Oh, they're saying up here it's going to go to -7 on Thursday in the daytime.
So we're talking in Kelvin? We're talking Kelvin, right?
Yeah, Kelvin, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, Kelvin, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good to about -20 Kelvin before I put pants on.
How are you guys not icicles? That's crazy weather.
We're Canadian.
It's not weather, it's temperature.
Are you from California, Genevieve?
I am so from California, born and raised.
Okay, so you don't know what it's like to be cold all the time.
Like, what is snow? What does it look
don't
like?
know what it's like to be frozen.
Is it like a snow cone? Does it look just like that and you put flavoring on it?
You can literally do
nice.
it. Like that's just
But you can't feel your fingers while you're doing the snow cone.
And you got to cover everything you see with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
When we were kids, we used to go out when it was nice, fresh snow, run out in the backyard, make sure there wasn't any yellow or brown snow around, grab a little scoop, stick it in a little, we used ice cream cones, I think, or something. And then we put maple syrup on it.
Oh, yeah.
So good. So good.
Cabana sucre.
In the Midwest, we never thought of that. I don't know why I never thought of that.
Because you're not Canadian.
Maybe the snow was just gray and had gravel and salt in it.
Oh.
Well, I'm talking like 70s, 80s, right? When there wasn't fucking acid rain and shit quite yet. So the snow is a little bit better, we'll say. Of course, snow always brings pollution out of the air, but that's okay. Put a little maple syrup on. It's all good.
That's really smart.
Dave and Neil, did you guys ever do, you go up in the woods and you tap the maple tree and then you reduce it down to maple syrup and then you put it on the fresh snow?
Yep.
Yeah. Because in Quebec we do that. Yeah. So it's like it's a weekend thing. You did. Of course, you did it in Quebec. Yeah. In Quebec, it's called cabane à sucre, or the sugar cabin. And you spend your afternoon up in the woods and you tap all the maple trees and you dry out the maple sap and then you reduce it down over a pot over a wood fire and then you get the syrup and then you pour it over fresh snow.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a delicacy.
And we would go snowshoeing where we could be sitting there. Oh, no, that's what you do. You snowshoe into the cabin, right?
Yeah. And you have hot chocolate and
We just lost Johnny.
Everyone's losing connection tonight.
Yeah.
But speaking of people who've never seen snow, at my last university, we had a student from Mauritius. And in October, his father called me one day to ask if we'd had snow yet because his son had never seen snow. And I'm like, it's October. Like, we don't have snow in October.
So when do you start
not here.
getting snow? Or has it changed?
Depends where in the country.
Hold it. Gorilla, this year we did get snow in October.
Oh, for like, that's true.
20 minutes
it was like
or so.
20 minutes. It was melted by lunchtime.
The last time I remember seeing snow in October was Halloween night in 1987.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Yeah,
going trick or treating in the snow with a coat on underneath your costume. That's
of course.
Yeah.
What's the point of having a costume? What do you want? Yeah. I'm a guy that builds igloos. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
I'm a very padded Iron Man.
The 70s and the 80s, where you wear those plastic onesie costumes that tied up at your neck.
So
and you were wearing a snowsuit underneath.
Yeah.
Someone's calling us a bunch of hosers. You should take off, harmonica man. Take off, eh?
Take off. To the great wide north. Take off. It's a beauty way to go. All right, so I'm going to go into the whole routine in a minute here.
I don't know what you guys are singing.
Yeah, I know this is
SCTV. Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Bob and Doug McKenzie.
I'll send you a link later on Facebook, Jenna.
Great White North.
Words.
It's good stuff. It's good.
But you have to be of the right vintage and close enough to the Canadian border to get it.
Yeah,
I think that's
okay.
fair.
I was born in 1990 and I live in Southern California.
No. You are disqualified, Jenna.
It's gonna be a whiff for you.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, what's this new jam? Sounds so old school.
Well, no, that's just
it was exactly like that was exactly what it sounded like. You're thinking that this is like an imitation. That's exactly what it sounded like. There's not like instruments that make that sound.
They both
Although Strange Brew.
Strange Brew is the movie. Right?
Do they redo it? And do they make a song out of it with instruments in Strange Brew? Because I don't remember Strange Brew very well.
But they also
did something on the album because they made an album and I had it.
The 12 Days of Christmas. Bob and Doug McKenzie's 12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Has anyone seen The Last Polka? The SCTV, I guess it's John Candy and it's Eugene Levy.
Yes.
And they play like these polka gods that decide to retire.
The Schmeggy Brothers.
The Schmeggies, yeah.
There's a song called Cabbage Rolls and Cheesecake.
Cabbage Rolls and Coffee.
Yeah,
good.
Coffee, good.
Yeah. My brother, Mackenzie. Yeah, it's funny.
I'm Yash, and that's Sven.
Yash.
Why can't I ever be invited to any normal after parties?
And we are the Happy Wanderers.
Conveniently, all the younger people are in the middle row, so we don't know what the fuck's going on.
Maybe what we need to do.
Thank you for calling me one of the younger people, because I'm pretty sure I'm quite a bit older than you guys think.
Yeah, he's older than you think he is. He's just out.
But
the inside's all
Jenna,
rust.
I appreciate that.
Rusted metal and decaying wood all on the inside, but the outside fresh.
Aging from the inside out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a fine cheese.
Hey, I got to get out of here. I'm starving, but I wanted to say congratulations, Malty. And Neil, I will see you next week.
On the flip side.
Because tomorrow's blood donation day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't let those vampires get you down.
Oh, they won't.
We have the best vampires.
Yeah, I go in willingly. And they have the best fucking after snacks, too. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go get drained up in Canada. Shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get anything from like Oreos to Bits and Bites to, which are the shreddies and pretzels, and chips and oh my god, shortbread cookies. Oh my god.
Don't they have Bits and Bites in the US?
I'll see you guys.
I don't think so.
Hi, boss man.
Oh, because it's probably a Mr. Christie product.
It is a Mr. Christie product.
Yeah, they're all donated.
Yep. And I leave there with like 4 bags of Bits and Bites.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, you can take what you want, take it home and stuff. So I bring where's my little blood donor baggie? Here it is. So I take this in with me, my little sack, and I fill it up. And my little sack, that's going to be clipped. All right, so I'm going to fill it up with all the junk food, and there we go. And then I've got snacks while I make crumbs in my bed watching TV and stuff. So there you go. Yeah, I'm terrible.
Why is your sack so small? I'm sorry. God damn it.
Oh, that's it. That's going up.
Oh, boy.
Plaid.
No, it was a
You like plaid, huh?
Why is it so small and why is it plaid?
Tons of Mice already has enough clips of me. They're on Twitch. I can't take it.
Well, as you saw before we went live, I shared the screen because IQ was another person that likes to do memes and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. He did a little something that was pretty funny that I will show you. Because the guest tonight is Malty's Falcon, which is the name he uses on Facebook. So he thought it would be funny to sort of combine the two of us in a way. And he did this.
Wow.
He works incredibly fast. I don't know if IQ's in the chat listening, but just the speed at which he generates these memes.
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable. I think he just has them ready to go and is just waiting for the right time to unleash them.
It's annoying as fuck. Is what
he
it
could have
is.
had that. Yeah. As soon as it went up, as soon as the YouTube link went up, I bet that was it.
That was it. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
Why is your sack so small?
God damn it.
Oh, no.
Because he doesn't need that much to eat, I guess.
Oh, no.
QG got me.
And that's
just a snack
content.
sack.
What?
That is live content, my dear.
Oh, God.
So
No,
it is. Check it out. I told you I would publish it within 24 hours. It is live.
Can I have an extension on the deadline?
But you're missing out on all the fun groups, though, Jenna.
It is. Wait till I figure out how to do a Twitter feed directly into the website.
No, you will not. I can't do it. Shit, now I gotta.
You should be able to just do that with OBS.
Oh yeah. I built it in Squarespace because it took me about one afternoon. So now I got to figure out all the little plugins.
Can I use my best friend's Twitter?
No.
Don't shake your head.
No, I don't want my Twitter being attacked on account of you.
What are you trying to say, Harmonica Man? We're supposed to bury her?
Oh, God. If Randolph just popped in at the moment you said that.
Oh, yeah, right. The mysterious hole.
Oh, come on, Jenna. You dig Randolph.
Mikey's not here, so you don't get points.
Mikey hasn't been keeping track of the points. I got to take that off his checklist of how to be a good producer.
That's how he keeps his AAA status, is it?
It was.
Well,
You see, I put that thing out there and baited him. There he is.
high IQ.
Hey,
And no, I
IQ.
don't have them ready to go. I'm just really quick with them.
Again.
I knew you
Hello.
were listening. I knew it. He is everywhere. He has the eye of Sauron, just like gazing out upon the YouTube channels.
What is that?
He knows everything.
Oh, he's doing the points. Are you doing the points?
No, this is Mikey's how to be at the 604 producer evaluation, and number 4 was track to the points, and he's not been doing it.
Oh,
So I
got
gotta
a
put
fail on that one.
Does that mean you dock his pay?
Yeah, see? There, I just put an X there. It's not tracking the points.
So I have something for Jay's or Genesis's Ray of Sunshine.
Oh, hang on.
Work it,
It's
Neil.
like a death ray.
Give him like 5 minutes. Hold on.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
First of all, let me. God damn it! Why are you on the bottom?
Oh crap!
Oh, hang on. That's
Everybody
not what I
do
want to do. Put you here,
There you
and
go.
then go like this,
There you go.
and then go like this.
All right.
All right. So let me talk about a word that I really fucking hate. In fact, I'd say it's my least favorite word of all time. In fact, if this word just disappeared from the English language, I wouldn't really much care. So what do you think the word gruntled means without looking it up? I'm asking the panelists and I'm asking the people in the comment section. What do you think the word gruntled mean?
The opposite of disgruntled.
Okay, but like, don't just say the opposite of disgruntled. Explain what gruntled means.
Oh, you're on now, Malty.
No, that was it. That's all you need to say.
All right.
What
Well,
else? I
friend.
mean, if
Because
yeah,
Oh,
that's
you
a tough
got
one.
something? You got something?
Like,
No, I don't.
how would you use gruntled in a sentence?
The opposite of disgruntled, which would mean dissatisfied or displeased. So I'm assuming that gruntled means pleased or satisfied.
Yeah. What's satisfying about the word gruntled?
What's
Let me ask
Well,
that. Let me ask that.
I'm satisfied when I'm grunting about some things.
Yeah, but like, it's such a disgusting word. You know how some people don't like the word moist? This is my version of moist. It's like
Say
it's
moist again.
Don't tell your girlfriend that.
No, so like, yeah, I've just been thinking about this because like I wrote an entire thesis paper in high school about my like disdain for the word gruntled, and then like I just randomly remembered it 2 days ago, and I'm like, I have to share this on stream because like it's such a bad word. Like you could use any other word. Okay, that's it.
yay! I
I
am.
like Tons of Mice's answer. Gruntled, becoming a Marine.
I am thoroughly gruntled.
All right, so you're done, sir? All right.
I am done.
Thank you, girlfriend.
You can have like frosted flakes, like
Oh,
they're
oh,
gruntled.
All right. Back to the corner with you.
I just want to be in a normal after, just once, please, Neil, just one time.
Wrong show. Wrong show.
We're already off to a bad start, Buck.
Oh,
Sorry.
right. But what we should do is we should divide up all the after parties into decades so that everybody gets an opportunity to be able to weigh in on the decade they remember. So we'll start with the 60s. Then we'll spend 10 minutes at the 70s and 10 minutes at the 80s and 10 minutes for the 90s and then the post 2000s.
I remember the early 2000s.
I don't remember the early 90s.
I was born in 98.
Oh, baby, you're young.
Yeah.
It's all relative.
What?
I can fake it and say I remember the 90s if that will get your dicks hard. Like, I don't know what else to do.
The 90s wouldn't do it.
So I did one of the silly little things on Twitter where you what was the movie, the number one movie the day you were born?
Yeah.
So I went online and they got this little. Of course, they've got a generator for this. So I looked it up, and it was Spin Out with Elvis Presley. It's a racing movie.
Oh, yeah.
From
I gotta look mine up.
66. And it was the #1 movie on October 20th, 1966. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm okay with this. Because the cars in it are fucking cool as shit. They got like AC Cobras and shit. And I was like, yeah.
So it has to be the year and month and date?
Yep. The year you're born, the month and the day.
Yeah, there's
I got a good one for mine. Mine is Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
Hey.
And now you get how old I really am.
Well, but also I saw it in theater.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'm old.
No, we're older.
It's all relative.
Now I'm genuinely curious.
I just looked up mine. Mine was The Devil's Brigade.
Oh, jeez. What about you, Malty?
What movie came out on my birthday?
No, what was the leading movie on your birthday?
Oh, #1 movie on your birthday.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at. Playback.
Yeah.
FM.
That's where I found it.
Okay.
Mine was 2001: A Space Odyssey.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Year. Find movie. Oh God, no. Oh, God.
Was it the Bible?
Was it that good?
I don't even know how I want to.
Oh,
Gesundheit.
I'm sure it got the.
Oh,
Devil's
fuck my
Doorbell.
life. Smokey and the Bandit 2.
No. The Bible.
In the beginning.
Colon.
Wait a minute, Malty, you're born in 66 too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You're a little younger. You're a little older than me, I think.
What do you all think of my purple light?
it's hot. It's
Yeah.
hot. I like
Yeah.
it.
Dig
Can
in
I
the
have
purple.
Yep.
Can I
So-
have it?
So I have two.
No, two #1 movies when you were born,
Well, I mean, it came during the same weekend, like before and after.
and you were born at midnight on a Saturday and a Sunday.
I
I've
don't
done
know.
that before. I came twice in one weekend.
12:15. Truthfully, that's what I've been told. 12:15.
Phrasing. Well, I was born on a Wednesday, and nothing came out on a Wednesday.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, but what was #1 in the box office on that Wednesday probably came out the Friday beforehand.
Okay, so if it was the Friday beforehand, it's The Hunt for Red October.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And then after that was Pretty Woman.
Either or. Two huge.
I win!
What about you, Justin?
Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Nice.
What? Okay.
That's
Okay.
not bad.
Yeah, that's
It's a
good.
good movie.
That is a
Yeah.
good movie.
The first two were really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's legit.
And IQ, what about you? I don't want to
Still
play.
talking about the #1 movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already said it. Yeah, fuck my
Yeah.
life. It was Smokey and the Bandit 2.
Bandit.
Oh, that's right too. That's right. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Wait.
Smokey and the
The
Bandit
#1
2.
song was Sailing by Christopher Cross, so, you know.
Oh no.
Oh.
I remember
No
changing the
way.
station
I like that.
every time that came
Ooh, let
on.
me look at the song then. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I know what mine was.
Which one? What is it?
Well, actually, it depends on what charts you go to, right? Is it
Mm.
Billboard?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I think, if I remember correctly, I think it was Age of Aquarius.
Ooh.
Cool.
The Pina Colada song. Nice.
Hey, I like this much better. You Keep Me Hanging On by the Supremes.
Oh,
That's good.
classic.
Oh, rest in peace. No. Who am I thinking of? Is it Mary Wilson? Mary Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
What?
O-Town Records.
Well, my
Oh. No, wait, that's 67, you jackasses. That's the wrong one. October 20th, 1966.
Malty again. Yeah.
Oh, no. Four Tops.
Ooh. I like
Reach
Four
out.
Tops.
I'll be there.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah,
I like
not
it.
bad.
Apparently, the song I was probably born to was "Mrs. Robinson" by Simon and Garfunkel.
Really? Awesome. Whoa, we lost Malty again.
Yep.
Huh. I think this was her best album, but mine was Escapade by Janet Jackson.
Malty, quit bailing on us. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm trying to close some unused tabs, and I
closed the
wrong one.
Ben-Hur, great movie.
Not quite boomer with computer.
Ooh, Ben-Hur. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
1938. Ian, holy.
Yes, did excuse me your birthday.
So, no, I mean, Neil, you're not a boomer. I'm not a boomer, right?
No. That's why I said not quite a boomer.
We're Gen Xers.
Yeah.
We just hit that border, just like, I think it was a 2-year thing, and we're Gen Xers. If we had a couple of years earlier, we'd be boomers.
Apparently, I'm still a Gen Xer.
What year? Well, yeah, you're Gen Xer.
Yeah. Gen X, I think, is up till just to the end of the 70s, like 77 or 78.
Oh, that late? Yeah.
Yeah. Like that.
Oh,
I'm technically borderline, but I identify so much more with millennial than I do with Gen X. So.
And that's why you look younger than you really are.
And the purple hair helped too for a while, didn't it?
Yep. It's all about how you feel.
My extremely intelligent roommate just has informed me. She's like, look it up. It's Generation Jones, which is between Boomer and Gen Xer.
Oh,
never even heard of it.
I'm a JJ.
Yeah, neither.
A GJ?
I have no idea. Never heard of it.
Yeah, man.
What is that?
Oh, look at that.
Who's Jones?
Social cohort. The latter half of the Boomers and the first half of the Gen Xers.
Oh, so it blends into.
Yeah, 54 to 65.
Okay, so I'm a
So
Gen
why
Xer.
did they further subdivide?
Yeah,
The stub generation. Interesting.
Yeah. It's a subgeneration. They say it's because they came of age in the 70s and the very early 80s. And so that I mean, when you think about it, for those of us that lived through the 70s and the early 80s, those were interesting times. Globally, the whole Cold War phenomenon, fear that we were all going to be wiped out by nuclear disaster.
Yeah.
Stuff going on in Iran, the Middle East.
Wait, is this...
The second half of the millennials are going to be called the Zoomers.
Did I really misread the tweet? Because I could have sworn they said the day and month you were born, but okay.
Okay, so when was this, Neil? Because a couple of months ago, I did the same thing, and I thought it was the day you were born. And when I reread the tweet, it was the day you turned 20. And I was like, oh, that's...
It was probably the same thing that you
just
mentioned.
Yeah.
I'm gonna relook at it now.
Because I wanted the #1 movie when I was born to have been Planet of the Apes, but it wasn't.
So now I have to look at the #1 movie the day I turned 20.
Yeah.
Why 20? Why not 21?
I don't know. It's arbitrary.
It's true. It just said of your 20th birthday. Oh.
Yeah, I made the same mistake.
Google.
God damn it.
It was popular like 2 years ago.
86 though. That would be 86. And I
Star
don't
Wars.
even.
Star
Why
Wars.
is Neil
86?
echoing? Am I echoing? I shouldn't be echoing.
Someone is.
Someone is. I'm going to start muting people so I can figure this out.
I got a headache. I got a head
Justin,
set,
that's you.
so it shouldn't be.
It was you, Justin.
Ooh, I get the world is not enough.
Might be me.
Oh.
Apparently, I'm 74. Oh, you're right. You're right. Tons of mice. I totally did misread it. Okay. Yeah, not anymore though, Kristen, because Justin muted himself. Yeah, you got something funky going on there.
Fantastic.
That's because you're not in here, Randolph. That's why you're not echoing.
But also because he might be driving a vehicle.
Yes, he could be.
He does have a very interesting background. It is very
Randolph, or he just takes his phone with him everywhere and streams everything he does?
Oh, no. Randolph
No.
is suspect.
Okay, all right. So
when you were 20?
So that would be #1 movie. Okay. Let's find out. #1 movie. I think I know what it's going to be. October.
Jesus.
Nope, not Jesus. That's a different movie.
Yeah, that was a lot later than 1986.
Oh,
#1 movie. Not on the top grossing movies of 1986. Okay.
You can just use the same website and move your birth date by 20 years.
Not that
So mine. So for me, it's The Color of Money.
Oh.
The Mexican. What's the Mexican?
I got the Watcher.
The Mexican.
Brad Pitt.
Oh, Brad Pitt. Yeah, Brad Pitt and
Oh, he was the Mexican.
Yeah.
However,
no, the Mexican is a. I don't want to spoil it for you. He's not the Mexican.
However, in 1986, though, from my birthday from May until past my birthday, I was literally living at Expo 86.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That was in Vancouver.
Right.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. That's no wonder those that whole light rail system looked like I was about 20 years old when I was there.
Yep.
Or 40. Gosh, it was later.
That's when it was built. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember those. Yeah, that was. Wait a minute. No, that the Expo, was it the Expo or did the light rail go in for the Winter Olympics?
It was extended for the Winter Olympics, but was it built? No, it was already in existence before the Winter Olympics.
Yeah. We had one track anyways going.
Yeah, okay. And then they extended it for the Winter Olympics in 2006.
That's why the first line was called the Expo line.
Oh, right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes so much sense now that I've written both of them, and I see the difference in the technology of the two.
And the more recent extension was built by a company that once they finished building it, it broke up. And so you can't sue them if anything happens.
Spider-Man 3. Oh, Ian, I'm sorry, man. It's like the worst one of the original.
Is that with like the original one? What's his name?
I like
they were all bad.
McGuire.
I like my 20-year-old movie a lot better than my first one. Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of Spider-Man 3, did you guys hear the rumors about the new Spider-Man 3 that's coming out?
I heard both rumors, and I don't know which one to believe now. The one that all three Spider-Men are going to be there, or only just the current one.
Too many Spider-Mans.
Yeah, so
Spider Peoples.
There's a few rumors out.
I hate to break it to you, but there's a Spider-Verse.
But in the next upcoming Spider-Man 3, the rumor was that Tobey Maguire and Garfield were going to be there as their Dimensions Spider-Mans.
Well, not only that, but it was rumored that the guy who played Electro in Amazing Spider-Man 2 and the guy who played Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2 were going to come back and reprise their role.
Who has not seen the most recent episode of WandaVision?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet, so please don't spoil anything because I
won't say anything. I was just like,
right?
Yeah, I just like played it back again.
We won't say anything. We won't say anything.
But you know what? I think what they're doing is really in the entertainment world, it is unprecedented what they're about to try to pull off.
Mm-hmm.
Where else have they taken so much content and just crammed it into a single narrative? Like
you've already said too much. You've already said too much.
No, you won't be.
No,
once you see it, you'll go, okay, now I know what they're talking about.
Yeah,
stop digging that hole. Yeah. Stop digging the hole.
It's been out for like 4 days. How can you not see it?
Getting deeper.
I've been busy.
Getting deeper.
I've been busy. So, who all watched the season finale of The Expanse? And
yes.
I have not
seen science fiction on TV right now.
Best science, yeah. I was bawling my eyes out. I am not ashamed to say what one bit with that.
But yeah, and you know what? I don't know how I missed that was coming because of all what was going on last June. I was totally shocked.
I haven't on The Expanse.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll send you a link if you want.
I think it makes sense. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, when Fred getting shot. You're gonna have to stroke somebody out.
Whoa! I haven't seen anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Spoiler.
Fred gets shot.
Sorry, Fred got shot.
Yeah.
You need to wait at least 2 years before you say something.
That's true. Yeah.
2 years?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's the rule.
It was just once, and it was only a flesh wound.
But you know what I really like about Expanse, and the reason why I'm enjoying it is because it's real good science fiction. Like they're not screwing with the science, even right down to when people get shot in low G, the blood's pooling inside their body, so the medical complications are huge. You know, like someone stopped and thought about that. Because when you get shot and you're bleeding in gravity, well, it's leaking out of you through the hole. But you get shot in 0G, it's leaking inside your body, and trying to control that kind of perfusion is nearly impossible. And they thought of this, and they built it into the storyline. It's, just really smart science fiction.
Who takes a gun into space?
Just about everybody, if you watch the show.
And who puts lasers into space to set forest fires?
That's right.
Oh, by the way, my 20-year-old birthday was Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home.
Nice.
I don't know why you. Yay, Ethan! I don't know why you did it. I don't know what I did. Thank you,
Ethan. I sent you a link. You can jump in here for a bit if you like. I'm probably going to go till about 8 o'clock. So
45 more minutes. Anyways, guys. Oh,
you know what?
I guess that's technically the 45-minute warning.
Yeah, this is a warning.
Let's just give really quick before he gets on here and like he shows his embarrassment. Just what a great event that Ethan had last week.
Oh my God!
All the all the stuff that had to go into planning an event of that. Let's just use the word magnitude because it was that huge of an event.
It was huge. Epic.
Yeah.
And he managed to raise, what is it, 5,700? 5,700.
On point, IQ. On point. I mean, QG. Goddamn acronyms.
Stupid letters. Too many Q's.
Too many. Too many.
The only
Jennas.
letter with a little dinky
Too many
hanging off of it.
Not enough Justins. Because he's cool.
Because he's cool. Sent you a link, Ethan.
Plenty of me.
I was on Laughing in Disbelief. I think it was yesterday, Facebook. And there was like 9 Daves on there.
I don't believe you.
Name Dave.
These are the days I know. These are the days I know. Have you guys ever seen Kids in the Hall?
Yeah,
I was too young to really get into that, so that was before my time.
Not even the chicken lady? Yeah. Oh.
I don't know the chicken lady.
Oh, you got to look that up.
Oh,
all I remember from the Kids in the Hall was I crush your head, I crush it, I crush it, I crush it.
Best one's when he's out front of a nightclub and he sees his girlfriend going, "Oh, there's the bitch! I crush you, I crush you." and then the bouncer comes out. It's like, "Ooh, tough guy. Ooh, there we go, crash." And he crushes his head. Right?
You remember Mr. Canoehead?
Yeah,
Mr. Canoehead.
Mr. What now?
Canoehead.
He was out portaging his canoe one day in a lightning storm. He got hit by lightning, and the canoe became fused to his head.
I never thought I'd see the day when I say this, but when Ethan comes in, the show is going to become more normal, and I'm looking forward to it.
What? You got a problem with canoe heads?
I don't know enough about it to know if I have a problem with it or not, but it immediately raises some eyebrows.
Bigot fuck.
Canoe. Okay.
Mr. Canoehead.
It makes a whole new meaning to the word canoodling.
Look, I mean, if a canoe and a human want to fuse and they're just two consenting adults, I don't see the issue in having a canoe head.
Genesis for the win.
Yeah.
At least give me an assist on that. Come on.
Oh no, yours was good too. I like that one. Oh, Ethan's computer restarting because he crashed it. Get better equipment, man. We're gonna pay you some accolades when you get in here for the amazing job that you did. But he probably can't hear me because his computer crashed. So.
It's just words.
Words. And do you remember the Frantics?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh, we lost Malty. Or no, not Malty. Who did we lose this time?
Who's there?
IQ. Yeah.
Everyone's battle
And
station fucking up.
here's Ethan.
Ethan.
Ethan, you like my little sack?
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay.
Hang on.
Nope. No.
Can you hear me?
Jenna, what would you call this?
I
A tiny pouch?
And it's plaid.
So Jenna, the reason I said yay, Jenna, is I was excited to see you on here.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what I did, but thank you. It's exciting.
Oh yeah, you just
Hi, Ethan. Okay.
Fuck. We don't get to be on the same stream together, so when I saw you, I was like, "Oh, I gotta."
Yeah, I know. I've been specifically avoiding you, so I guess it didn't work as well as I thought it would.
That's probably true.
I'm kidding, Ethan. Look, you know what? I have to give props because Ethan is one of the people who gave me my start. I was a nobody, and Ethan says, "Hey, why don't you come on here and help me deal with this presuppositional apologist?" And I'm like, "Okay, sure." And then, if you want to see someone handling the presuppositional argument decently well, check out what Ethan just did on the Think Institute channel, because that was a nice 2+ hour conversation about. I can't even tell what those precepts even talk about.
Well, thank you, Park. I really
well done, and thank you for the start. But yeah, it's true. I mean, we've kind of gone our different directions. I mostly do my work with the ACA now, and Ethan. It single-handedly puts out as much content as the entire ACA just by himself. So, but yeah, props to what you do. That's awesome,
dude. It's been a lot of fun. Like, I love this, and I've met some of the coolest people, and Puck, you being one of them, who have spent countless hours educating me and picking my brain and making sure I can explain how I know what I know, which I can't always do, but I've learned the importance of it. And to keep questioning my own beliefs time to time.
Yeah, we'll go over the moral argument whenever you have time.
Yes, I would like to do that.
The moral argument, it's an easy one. They're subjective and fluid, and shut the fuck up.
Speaking of which, for those who don't know, Neil is finally going to be on my show, which I'm excited
Neil.
Oh, February 22nd.
February 22nd. He's going to be on with R and Ra. And the title of that episode is going to be "No Fucks Given."
Oh, I thought it was going to be lots of hair.
I would tune into that. I like it.
So what? How is that show going to go, Ethan? You just like bring up a random topic, and Aaron's like, I don't give a fuck, and Neil's like, I don't give a fuck either. Okay, let's go on to the next topic. What do you
and drink?
Yeah.
No fucks given. I see my tiny sack. My little sack, it's all out of fucks. See, I have no fucks left in there. See, none.
I have a diminutive satchel, which is also completely devoid of fucks.
Does anyone else have a sack? Anyone else? Let it out. Let out your sack. Let's put it out there.
Okay, that's a sack clip.
I don't have a sack, but I have a big fat box.
Oh, this is. God damn it, girl.
Mine's bigger. No, I just got this in the mail today. It's pretty cool, actually.
I just want to be in a normal after. Never mind.
No,
I myself. I get it. I understand.
You say you want to be in a normal after party. That's a lie. You know that's a lie.
What you got there, Neil?
Hang on.
This is the worst unboxing video ever.
I didn't even unbox it.
Are you now an ood? Is that what you are?
Oh,
that's brilliant.
What is that?
It's an ood.
It's an orb.
Ooh. Keep it on the purple setting.
Like the purple one?
Yeah, it's a purple
Yeah.
I like the purple one.
I have like 4 purple settings, so
Good.
that one's
Good.
nice.
Never can run out.
So I have this on my desk, and last weekend somebody on the live stream said, "Hey Alexa," and this suddenly responded and said, "Ooh, awkward," which scared the crap out of me because I didn't realize it was listening. But whoever programmed that,
green.
That was good. That was well done.
So
this is listening to our after parties.
So that's a Google product. I take it then.
It's Apple
product. Oh, let's see.
It's the iPod, the HomePod Mini. But I didn't realize it was actively listening to our live streams.
Why you wear headphones?
I am wearing headphones, but I had you on speaker because I wasn't in.
Okay.
Toys. Oh, you gotta go to bed, Kristen? Have a sweet dreams, my lady.
Yeah, I was like so blown away when I found out that she actually sleeps on occasion.
Yeah, I've heard.
She's just always on every single show, no matter how early in the morning, no matter how late at night.
Sleeping,
ever, so.
Sleeping is code for she's not in YouTube.
It's multiple people all pretending to be the same person.
Kristen, no.
Tons of mice?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, tons of mice.
Tons of mice.
No, tons of mice is tons of people or mice.
Tons of mice is got to be.
I'm not entirely sure that tons of mice and Google Eats aren't the same person.
Except that both of them are following me on Twitter now.
That doesn't mean anything.
No, hence my previous point.
Hey, I'm followed by Godless Engineer and Bro Cephas. So
there you go. Yeah.
Hey, I am followed by the voice of Goku. That's cool.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
Dragon Ball.
Oh, yeah. Somebody told me I need to get him on the show too.
I had him on my show. I think you said you should have him on your show.
Yes, actually, I think you're right.
That would be a cool deconversion story.
Yes, because I know he's an atheist. Can you hook me up to just say, hey, go and talk to my friend there?
Yeah, then let's get him on an episode of Non-Profits, while we're here chilling and pitching for each other.
I can ask. The only thing, I wouldn't mind. The only thing you should know prior to is there are some woo beliefs he does have.
Oh yeah, he was woo and a half on your channel, Ethan.
Yeah, I don't know if I could. Maybe we can schedule so I'm not on the same show, or maybe it would be a good dynamic. I mean, because
it would be nice to have diverse views on the show every now and then.
I changed my.
Yeah, we got some. Yeah. Not exactly a skeptic though.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you say woo, are you talking because if you think about it, he does the voice in Dragon Ball, right? So does he believe in chi and all that shit?
He's a Buddhist, and he does. I don't want to misrepresent him at all, but he does believe in I don't know, the energy type of stuff, connective. We're all connected to something.
There's some animism.
But we are.
There's a lot of animism, I think, in some a lot of Buddhist philosophy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Energy going out there. Having the wind have a personality, or the nature has a specific type of feel or energy, or
that plastic bag that dances in the wind.
Yeah.
Well, I think the Buddhist idea of interconnectedness has been revitalized lately through quantum mechanics. Quantum woo.
Quantum woo.
Chopra.
Yeah.
Oh, who did I just see? One of the it's a physicist, a woman who makes science stuff simple.
Explain it to me like a 5-year-old.
What is her name? She's German.
It's lots of them, Malty.
Yeah, I know. I just saw her post, and it was something
lots
about
of German physicists.
It was something about how quantum physics is not woo. Let me see if I can find it.
Well, it's not.
It's not.
No, it is when somebody like fucking Woo Pak Chopra starts speaking about it.
It's not woo, but that doesn't mean that woo's not woo.
So, like any pseudoscience, you can misrepresent science to basically fit any narrative. And so, quantum physics isn't woo, but if someone's saying, you have a force field of energy around you at all times, that is quantumly entangled with your very soul or some shit, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Are you on crack?
Yeah, usually one of my first signs to tune someone out is when I hear double slit experiment. And then I'm just like, okay.
Can someone explain
Nothing
that?
useful is going to happen in this conversation.
Sure, that's real easy.
Double slit experiment is actually quite easy to explain, but
yeah. You take a polarized light source.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you get a white light and you throw it through a polarized filter, so the light is all moving back and forth on the same direction. You send it through 2 slits.
Cardboard will do. Just cut 2 slits.
Yeah, better is nicer. And then when you look at what is
here,
particle board.
Yeah. Well, when I saw it on a waveboard, when they showed it to me in physics lab,
go ahead.
They have you put a screen at the focal length of those 2 slits, right?
Okay.
And instead of seeing just what you might think you would see would be 2 white bands, right? You got 2 holes, you'd have 2 lines of light, but you don't see that. You see a wave pattern. You see a light, dark, light, dark, light, dark pattern.
Okay.
So it's what it's like is 2 waves interfering with each other.
Yep.
So that shows the wave type properties that light has. But we also know that light carries a specific amount. That's the double slit experiment, pretty much. But we also that kind of shows that light has this property, a wave property, that you're having cancellation out and amplification. When both the peaks meet together, you get twice as much light. When one trough and one peak meet, they cancel each other out. So that's where it goes light, dark, light, dark, light, dark.
You had linked something, Justin, in the private chat referencing Sabine.
I think it's who Malty was talking about.
Yeah.
Because I've run across that channel recently too.
Here's a question I always wanted to ask.
Go ahead.
That's it.
Thank you. Neil, Stellar,
what?
You should have the after party be like a call-in show where people can call in and talk to your guests. That would be so cool.
You should do a channel like True North Talk or something like that.
People can call in and talk to your guests.
Oh yeah, with that building
that Randolph is building.
In other words, it's in the works, Ethan.
I need a joint.
Why? I get True North is in that. I'm just talking about your after parties in general. That would be so cool.
Yeah, I guess I could do like an online computer call in. People could call in from their computers. I have no idea how the fuck that works.
You're just giving Mikey more work. He can barely track our point.
Oh,
hold on. Ethan, you know how that works?
What?
Do you know how it works? How to do a call in sort of thing?
Really? I host a call-in show.
That's true.
Every Thursday, and every
you are
Sunday.
correct. You're right. I'm sorry, man.
He hosts 3 call-in shows. Let's get this right. 3 call-in shows.
I run it all from one laptop. So yeah, it's super easy to set up if you do it right. Now,
for the call-in show, do you need hardware other than a headset?
You don't need hardwire, but I use hardwire because Wi-Fi is not reliable.
No, hardware.
Oh no! So what you do is
you
get an internal. You use voice meter to turn your internal sound card into a mixing board, and then you just route the audio back into itself. And then when you go to StreamYard, you just select the routed audio, and it works.
Can you do that if you have a high-end, like I have an Alienware laptop that has like a full EQ built into the sound system?
Sure, you're double slit kilt in a box or something.
With the IQ, you need what's called a digital coax cable, and it's essentially routes its audio into itself. So if you have the ability to do that, but otherwise the software is free. It's called Voice Meter. If anyone needed help with that shit, I'm always here. Like, I may not be able to help you with like the Bible or other atheist stuff, But if you need like marketing or tech stuff and I can help, dude, my DMs are always open. I do reply and I will help the community in any way that I can.
That's awesome. I may have to hit you up on that, Ethan, to see what's going on with Voice Meter.
Yeah, I remember. In exchange, you just need to help him through the moral argument. Then that'll be payment.
Yeah. No, I want you for the moral argument.
Ethan, you did offer this before to me and Neil as well, and we definitely do intend to take you up on your offer for this. So when we're going on, actually, I can show you some progress. We've actually got the wall kind of up.
Without Neil.
Yep, Neil's seen it, but now I think I'll just show everybody else.
Neil's contribution to lifting the wall was seeing it.
There's a reason. I haven't told you guys what's been going on with me.
Because
there's a reason I wasn't there. No. I have a pinched nerve that starts at my foot, goes all the way up my leg, and all the way up my neck and shoulder.
Oh,
yeah.
So there's not one nerve that does that.
Sciatic.
The sciatic terminates in your lower sacrum.
Well, it's in my leg, and then it's from the neck down to the shoulder blade.
That's another nerve. So you got bigger problems than you think.
Well, damn, QG.
2 pinched nerves.
Sorry, Neil. Yeah, you probably have a nerve pinched in your neck, and then also your sciatic.
Yeah.
Do you suffer from sciatica?
I do suffer from sciatica. Yes.
That sucks.
At this point, yeah.
It's not as bad as it has been. It's just the inner leg. So.
Do you get physio as part of your healthcare?
I'm not sure why.
Well, because some of the physiotherapists that I've worked with, because I have thoracic outlet problems in one arm, and that's amazing. Like even just once a month to kind of take some of the pressure off, you can restore a lot of range of motion and reduce some of the paresthesia that you get from that stuff.
Actually, what Quiet Gorilla is saying is right. I know people who've worked in computers a lot. No, because I know from people who work in computers a lot, they're kind of hunched over. I tend to be lazy, leaning back, but most of the people I know, they're doing that, and they get muscle buildup at the base of their neck, and then it starts blocking the nerves and causing all kinds of tingling and sensations. So.
And tinnitus.
Physiotherapy fixes it. RMT fixes it.
Yeah.
Your issue is lifting all those heavy bodies. Now show the wall.
The wall is fine. There, Neil, zoom me up so I can show Jenna the wall before she gets too impatient here.
That's why I like Jenna. We're working with Jenna. She's just like, okay, guys, let's get to the point. Let's
show the wall.
Jenna, ask him about
nice.
Thanks, Neil.
Hang on.
So what do you got there? You got 16 on centers?
So what happened is this before, you may remember, it was on the ground before, the wall that Neil and I had built. And just a few days ago, we lifted it up. And it's not fully secured in place yet because I still have to make a few minor adjustments on the ground. But remember, Neil, how the board kind of buckled a bit at the bottom? And it turns out to fit the contour of the pavement quite well. But down at this end, I will have to make a bit of an adjustment below here. Shift this down a little bit, and then there's going to be a gap building up near the bottom that we're going to fill in, and that's okay. This is all minor stuff.
Are you planning on putting a gasket underneath the wood where it contacts the concrete?
Sorry, what's that?
Are you going to put a gasket between the wood and the concrete?
I'm looking into all that. There's going to be some material in there to stop waterproofing.
Right.
To stop water from going through, and then I'm going to be putting some sealant on the outside as well. The foamy kind of stuff, and then I'm going to protect that so that the rain doesn't wreck it. And there's kinds of different things we have to do. But we're going to be drilling, anchoring that directly into the cement. So we have masonry bits to drill into there and do all that. So you're looking at
So what? You got a hammer drill to go with those masonry bits?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure you weren't just going to use a regular drill.
Dang.
No, that's how you wear down your masonry. That's how you wear down your masonry bits real fast.
Yeah.
No, I'll show you over here. Jenna was talking about bodies.
Okay.
Doesn't need to be statics.
This is a little bit of cement that I laid for the corner. What was here before was the shed was rotting starting from here because all they had was dirt, and then the cement came out to here. So I filled in that, and so we're going to build it completely on the cement and not have any of it hanging over dirt, which was a stupid design decision.
So the remains of the missing person is under the concrete, under plastic, wrapped in lye.
Yes, it has decayed thoroughly.
under another body that's just an animal.
But the way that cement is laid is first we dug the hole out, and then I put in a whole bunch of rocks, and then I pounded them down really stiffly.
Oh,
and then I drilled hole in the existing concrete to put rebar in, and then have rebar coming out, and then we put cement in. That way, having the rebar there and the rock foundation will prevent that cement from cracking. Yes. You see a lot of people's driveways crack. It's because they're not built with rebar. It's just the cement laid there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll get settling, or you'll get water underneath it, and it'll move and it'll crack. Yeah.
Yeah, this one
in the winter with the freezing and thawing.
All right.
Yeah, so this one's not expected to be a big problem, and because it's just a small portion that's hanging off of the other cement, of the other concrete.
So, Randolph, when did you stop eating parts of the body?
Gee, this is starting to sound rather biblical. I'm not accountable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actual cannibal Randolf Richardson.
Yeah, it's funny. Here I go,
Randolph edition.
Here I go trying to explain all this stuff, and they got to go right to the bodies.
Yep, of course.
Randolph.
I love this community. I don't know why, but I love it.
Most of the time,
we love you too.
Yeah,
that's it.
Most of the time, when you're live, you're digging stuff, and that's a little creepy. And it's at night.
No, actually, I've done a lot of painting and building and stuff. I've hardly done much digging online. So you must be only tuning in when I'm doing the digging part. Now, why is that? What is your fascination with?
We'll never know, Zach.
I don't want to die.
Bodies.
I know it. You're not going to die. You're nowhere near here. You're okay. So good.
Okay.
I
love you, Randolph. I do. I love you.
We all love you too.
All right, you guys. I'm getting some Wi-Fi aggro. I'm gonna have to call it a night. You guys have a blast. Thank you very much, Neil.
Hey, Puck, it was great to see you. Thanks for hanging out.
Once again, $5,700 in a 3.5 hour show. Let's get some
amazing.
That was top of the line. Congratulations, you guys. That was great.
All right, you guys have a great night. Thank you.
Good night, Puck.
Good night.
Thanks for coming by my Neil's after show.
Well, no, it's your after show.
Oh, my after show.
The title of the show is the Maltese Falcon After Party.
Yeah, there we go.
Generated atheist. That is hysterical.
I know, right? I know.
CGA.
CGA. Oh, more letters. Come on, cut it out.
What'd you say, Stidix? What the fuck? God damn it.
Oh, it's okay. You'll be all right.
Okay. So, is this from? I do not know why you know that, Stidix. I just do not want to know. Have you ever stationed at Lewis McCord? I don't know.
Malty, I have a question.
What's up?
What do you not know how to do?
I don't know how to do lots of things.
So the reason this is a thing, we were all talking the other day, and somebody brought up Windows, and you were like, "Oh yeah, I know how Windows are made. I know a guy."
Administration is my deal.
How do you know that though? You know everything.
You know why? Because when I bought this house, it had single pane windows with
Okay, Malty, but Windows. Like
our Windows too.
So I learned about Windows trying to understand whether or not I should just because I wanted to get the best deal I could for best product I could, and by understanding, I learned about Windows.
But you didn't need to know how they were made.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
because then you understand what low E windows are.
You do research?
The space between the two panes are actually filled with argon gas.
It is, and there's the spacers. There's the spacers that you could that are for Windows are only made by a few manufacturers in the U.S. The glass is only made by 3.
You know, I don't even know that. You just do enough research to hire a guy.
Right.
Apparently, you do.
And
Are
so
you
the
Malty is the guy.
so the, you can get
lazy is a good,
you can
good
get
thing to do.
metal spacers, which are cheaper than these ones that are ceramic, or they're a type of plastic that doesn't conduct heat. And so that's because those are touching both the outer and the inner pane. And if you get the more expensive spacer, then that will help with the Windows insulation value.
That's
So
exactly
this
what
is how Malty interrupts trolls that are trying to like disrupt the conversation. He goes, "I know about that," and then talks about it for
dive
10
on
minutes.
in. It's brilliant.
It's a technique that works very well.
You know,
Knowing everything.
Years ago,
Yeah.
I built a quotation module for a glass manufacturer, a custom glass manufacturing company. So I had to learn like all of that stuff top to bottom to figure out how to build them a quote module.
So does everybody know about Windows? Like, is that a thing?
Well, you know what?
Oh, the original Windows 95.
I think it might come from owning a house, because when I own a house on the east coast of Canada,
I own
which
a
is
house.
130 years old, and I wanted to put modern windows in to get better insulation. And as it happens, the city that the house is in, there is a custom window manufacturer, and I went to their plant and spent the afternoon learning about Windows before I ordered my Windows, so I knew exactly what I was getting for my house.
I own my house, and I'm gonna have to get Windows, and I'm not gonna visit the plant.
I had a plant once and it died because I didn't put it by the window.
Because you smoked it.
I'm just gonna do a quick Google, homeadvisor.com. Oh, okay, 5-star rating. All right, you hired.
That's that's a good way. That's a good way to do it. And then they'll make the decision of whether of what who's manufacturer.
They will know how
Plenty of
Windows are
experts
made.
out there who can do that.
Yeah, I mean there is that.
Or you could just ask Malty.
But Malty, that's the
Johnny
thing.
Buffalo. That's who I learned from.
This
I heard
is
you got a
just
5-star
one.
rating, Malty.
Hey, congratulations.
But Malty, you do this with everything, though.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is that really it's multi, not multi.
Yeah, multi.
Malty.
Multi.
Yeah.
When I live
Lots
on
of
my own,
Falcons.
I'm gonna be screwed, because instead of finding someone to fix my window, I'm just gonna weld it shut with
like Zach's
3-inch thick metal.
Let's hope it's not
sheet
vinyl.
metal.
Sorry about
Well,
that.
girlfriend, you know how to weld, so you got that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Modern problems, modern solutions. If there's a hole in my house, I'll just weld it.
Yeah, there you go. Just start buying those shipping containers, and you can have a house built in no time.
What?
I would love to live in a shipping container. Have you seen those shipping container homes? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are people who live in shipping containers, and I would love to do that because, I don't need a lot of space, right? And it's just so industrial. I love it. It's the coolest shit ever.
And because you know how to weld, you can customize it any way you want.
Of course.
Yeah. So a small TIG welder and a oxyacetylene torch, and you're all set.
The only
grinder?
Put spikes all over it so people don't touch my house.
Because, of course, Jen has to take it to the next level. I'm going to live in a steel house with spikes.
You know what? If I ever become homeless and I need someone to build me a fucking house, I'm calling all y'all.
Are you sure you want to do that? That's going to be one of the most fucked up looking houses ever.
We each get our own container.
Yeah, you're going to have 9 builders with 9 different styles of building in one room.
I will paint it.
Fuck it.
Well,
So,
this
Justin,
is the Alpine. This is the Art Deco. This is the
Quick time out.
I will paint it Halloween colors, just so you know.
7 a.m. and I am totally exhausted.
Eat this.
I know. I'm sorry, and I gotta wake up again tomorrow. So
It's okay. I'm bringing this to an end anyways.
I think most of us have to wake up tomorrow.
I do have one question.
Malty, you mentioned something about gaskets earlier under the wood. I'm curious.
Hang on, Randolph, hang on. He had a question.
God damn.
He's going to
I've been
leave.
trying to ask this for a while.
Yeah, real quick. So Randolph and Neil, how come you're building a whole location? Why not stream from your individual locations?
Because that's not what we want to do.
Yeah, we're going to have an actual studio. We have a whole plan for it, and we're putting it together.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just like the studio people can come and visit.
Oh, yes.
Only a few. Only a select few, because it's at my home. You'll have to have security clearance. Neil has security.
I do.
We're using biometrics.
Yeah, you've been here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
have to have
true.
been born before 75.
Guys, appreciate it. I'm so baked too right now. So
I'm working on it.
Have some happy dreams, man.
I will, guys. Have a good one.
Oh, good. I waved just in time that time.
All right, now what were you going to ask there? Mr.
Oh,
Randolph?
Malty, earlier you mentioned something about putting gaskets under the framing. What were you talking about there? I'm
that
so
was
I go here.
not me. That was someone else that was asking. But it was just were you going to insulate between the wood and the concrete? Some kind of moisture barrier, I think, was asking.
Most definitely. Yes.
There's you can buy it by the roll at most home construction stores. It's a pink corrugated foam that you put underneath your the plate of your wall on top of concrete, because concrete is hydrophilic and it absorbs moisture, and you don't want it near your wood. It's like $9 for an entire roll of the stuff. So you just slide it under the 2x4 before you drill your holes and tap into the concrete.
Yep, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, no, that I am planning to do that. I found some that's green. I'll look for the pink one.
Well,
maybe it's a West Coast thing. It's green because it's made out of something else.
It should be pink. The good stuff is the pink stuff.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing is, if you haven't seen it, Roxol makes a insulation that's actually made out of slag metal that's spun into a wool, so it's resistant to moisture and mildew and bugs.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's called Roxol, Roxul. It's an insulation, but it's made out of spun metal. It's a little bit more expensive per bale, but it's virtually indestructible and flame retardant. The only thing is, don't cut it with anything you like, because it chews through sharp edges really fast. So I just bought like $5 bread knives at the store and used that until I went through like 20 of them.
Okay. Well, that's that sounds like something that's worth looking into as well. Thank you. I've made a note of it.
My first thought with that is to make a forge out of it, like concrete, Roxol,
Do it.
KO wool.
Do it, girlfriend.
Spikes on the roof. Jen's always taking it to the next level.
I know.
And skulls like chiseled into the concrete too, so that it's a forge from hell.
Are the spikes to keep the birds away? Because
why would you?
So the spikes in the middle container, in the middle container that is my house, is purely so that people stay away.
Concrete is a pourable, moldable substance. There's no need to have to chip or carve anything. You can just make your mold and then pour bunches of them. You can put it all over, gargoyles all over the place.
You can make your own frame of concrete spike and just like pour one, take the frame off, pour another, take the frame off.
Giant concrete spike.
See?
Yeah.
I love it. Good.
Also, there's a bunch of those shipping containers, most of them still full of people's stuff in the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, because they lose about 2,200 of those a year off of the tops of the ships.
So you're saying if I can hold my breath for a really long time, I could just have a free house?
But just get a magnet and a long rope. They're
2,200 containers. Holy cow, that's a lot.
Probably more.
See? This is my construction team. Yep. You know, Dave will go get me those already used shipping containers from down at the bottom of the ocean. Genesis will put some gargoyle outside of my shipping container. QG will do whatever he wants. You know, Malty will handle my windows. Justin will handle my tech stuff, and Randolph will just.
I can paint
and plaster.
Neil will paint.
Framing, painting.
Randolph will do
electrical
my
wiring, all that stuff. Yeah.
Dig a hole.
There you go.
Somebody else can dig the holes. I'm going to get enough exercise from all this other stuff.
Go ahead. We had
and Randolph will hide the body.
Last week, and it was pink. You would have loved it.
What?
Pink?
Yeah, we had a shipping container that wouldn't lock on the bottom. It was all picked up, so we had to put it in the boneyard where the bad containers go. But it was bright pink from end to end. Would have made a beautiful little Jenna home.
No, Dave, you don't know me.
I see some of those.
Did you get a picture? There's no pink in her bedroom.
I hate pink. How dare you?
No, it needs to be purple because purple is the best color.
Purple. Oh, okay.
Yeah, purple's the best color.
Jen's
kind of a mature purple.
Yeah. The only problem with shipping container homes is that the ceiling height is less than 8 feet when you insulate it. So
a 10-foot trailer is.
Yeah, but I'm fucking short. Like
I'm not that tall.
Well, that's why you
just have to get a tall container then. Yeah,
you said old train cars, but they're way more expensive for the 10.
That leaves like 3 foot of clearance for Jenna.
Yeah. Buy an old train car.
You said it's like 8 feet, right?
It's usually 8 feet, but then when you put in insulation and then board it up, it's going to be less than 8 feet.
We'll make them vertical. Get fancy with it. I mean, put it straight up and down. Not horizontal.
A staircase.
That
if that's
way,
what you want.
Hello, high ceilings.
But yep. Okay.
I got in here. We got 8 foot.
I can put a fancy ass chandelier in it. That's sick.
Vaulted container ceilings.
Wait, no. Oh my god, I could put tank treads. Hold on, I could put tank treads. I could put tank treads on the fucking container.
Y'all, we gonna
have a mobile home.
Then you need a motor. You need an engine to drive the treads. And that would take up most of the container.
I'll put it behind my forge.
I just find it interesting that everybody's dreaming about these mini homes, not some giant home like a mansion or something.
Yeah.
If you had 2,000 of them, you'd have a pretty big home.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
it's workable. Dave knows. They're down there. Dave knows.
I've seen with 980 of those cans on it, and it was like 3 footballs.
Maybe Zach.
All
right. Anyways, guys, I have to bring this to an end.
So soon.
I know it's a shorter one tonight, but it's because
it's Tuesday.
But yeah, and I've got to get up for work in the morning, and I got to do the shorter one. The
Mike
blood
is on his
donation.
way home.
Oh well, sorry, Mikey, but I mean,
he's on his way.
Mikey, you got to run the after show.
There you go.
No, I'm running the hotel lobby after.
There you go.
Okay, well there you go. So I guess you can put the link in the private chat there for them, Jen. And
I'm setting up the broadcast now.
So is that like going down to the hotel lobby or up to the hotel lobby?
Oh, Randolph.
I don't know. It's Mikey's stupid name for this. Like,
it's a hip hop reference.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, it actually does.
Okay. That's all I gotta say.
All right, so before we go real quick, let's have everybody shill out their stuff. So, Malty, where can everyone find you?
You can find me on the ACD, the Atheist Community of Discord. You can find me on Sundays on the Nonprofits. Try to do a recording every other week. Try to keep it to once every other or once every third recording. I'll try to get my face on those. Yep, and that's about it. Don't have a YouTube or Twitch or anything like that account that to speak of.
Fair enough. Jenna, where can people find you?
You can find me and my best friend Justin on our weekly Thursday evening. Don't look like that. Why do you have to have a mean face? He's happy. He's happy. It's okay. We run our own show every Thursday evening, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. If we are sober, you can search us on YouTube, International Free Thinkers. Of course, along with Malty and Neil and Johnny P. Angel, who is here, and Puck, who is here. We are also your nonprofits every Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. Central. You can find me on Facebook too, and I guess eventually now at Twitter.
Very good.
Once I create it. God damn
it. Eventually, I guess I'm going to be on Twitter. You'll see. It'll be fun. We'll make sure. All right.
It took me creating her Facebook for her to get a Facebook.
Legit.
So who's creating a web page?
So who created her Twitter? I know she has a Twitter account now.
Yeah. Somehow I have a fake Twitter as of last weekend. I don't.
That's how you know you made it.
You created a fake Twitter for yourself?
No, Randolph.
I'm so confused.
Tons of mice did.
Oh, that was very nice. That was a very nice thing for tons of mice to do.
Anyways, guys.
Next up, Genesis Undead. Tell people where they can find you.
Hi, I'm Genesis Undead.
Hi.
So you can find me at Genesis Undead on Twitter. You can find me on YouTube at Genesis Undead, and you can find me at Twitch at twitch.tv /Genesis Undead. And you can also catch me on Nat One Heroes. It's a D&D show coming out on Sundays. Our Session 0 is coming out on Friday, I believe. It's going to be premiering. So set your reminders for that one, folks, because it's actually really cool. And it's got me, it's got Mikey, it's got Aisala. We got on production David and Ansgar. And Jonathan Dishonest Ape is our DM. So full cast of funny people. And yeah.
That theme screen is legit. I like how you guys did that.
All right, next up, QG, where can people find you?
Aha! You see, I now can be found on www.quietgorilla.ca, an entire website that was created for one purpose, and that was to make Jenna get Twitter. But there's content, including quotables from all of you folks for the last couple of weeks, plus links to my Twitter, my YouTube. There is even a link to the after-hour parties and more content to come. All for you, Jenna.
Yay.
Jenna's so lucky. Everybody's helping her out. Tons of mice, Quiet Gorilla. This is great. You're in a great community here, Jenna.
So, Justin, where can we find you? I love you guys.
Yes, Justin. Where can they find you?
Primarily on the ACD. I'm an admin on the Atheist community of Discord. I also spend a lot of time on our Discord server that I run with Jenna, the International Freethinkers, where we do our talk about our show and do our after shows there, and then on our Thursday show, it was. And I do have a Twitter, Facebook. I don't use them very often, but I have them. But yeah, I'm not very good at social media. Past couple months.
Lies.
Maybe.
All right, Mr. Simply Secular Dave, where can people find you, sir?
I've kind of put the content creation on the back burner until I get moved to a new domicile. That's kind of priority one right now. But you can find me at Dave Secular on Twitter. You can find me at Simply Secular Dave. Or here with Neil and the gang on a perfectly normal after party.
That's right.
And tomorrow, donating blood.
And tomorrow, donating blood, yeah.
We're the new
but not all of it. Looking forward to that.
All right, and Randolph, let the folks know where they can find you as well.
All right, you can find me at the Canadian Atheists, www.canadianatheists.ca. Canadian Atheists is striving to normalize atheism in Canadian society, and hopefully that'll catch on throughout the whole world, and to counter the vilification efforts of those who are trying to make life difficult for atheists. My YouTube account is at youtube.com/Randolf Richardson. That's RANDOLF. And you can also find me at Twitter at twitter.com/Randolph828. Again, same spelling of my first name. Thank you very much for hosting this, Neil, and it was nice to meet you, Malty, and it's good to see everybody.
Yeah, because Twitter, because Facebook hates Randolph, so they won't let him back on there.
He's proud of
They
it.
told me never to come back after some anti-vaxxers got mad at me for posting a science article that explains how vaccines work.
I hate Facebook. Oh, before we sign off, I put the link to the after party, the hotel lobby in the doodly da.
You'll have to send that to Mikey.
And well, I didn't. Yeah, and in the private chat, I'll tell you guys later.
Legit.
I'm really fucking high. I'm sorry.
Want to get high?
We need an online meter of everybody's baconess.
Towely. All right. Well, thanks all you guys for hanging out in the after party with myself and the guest of honor, Mr. Malty here. It's been a lot of fun. Sorry, it's just a little bit shorter than we usually go. We usually go for 19 hours or something
like that. Once Jenna gets going, it just goes on forever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Just blame Jenna. Blame Jenna. Blame Jenna.
I like it.
Most your hockey hullabaloo. No, I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
No, that's a different song altogether.
Yeah, it
is. But anyways,
thinking of
Malty, thank you again for being my guest tonight. It was a great time with you. And you made it through the whole after show.
Yeah.
Like that.
I had to get something to eat, so I went off camera for a little bit, but yeah.
That's fine. It's fine. You're allowed to refuel, so to speak. All right, Justin, good to have you in. It's been a while since you've been in. And as usual, all you regulars, you guys are like pretty much furniture here. So, all right. And thanks to all you wonderful people in the chat. You guys are one of the reasons we do this, because we like reading your comments and having some fun. And of course, I can't go anywhere without thanking my amazing patrons, because without you guys, I might not be where I am right now. So you guys are amazing. And keep it up. I totally appreciate everything you guys do. And like Randolph was saying earlier, don't forget to head over to the True North Talk channel, or you can hit www.truenorthtalk.ca, and there's a link to the channel there, and go give us a sub and expect some great content coming out of that channel sometime in the near future. And of course, myself and Jenna and Malty here are hosts of the new revamped, relaunched Non-Profits. So head over to that channel and give us a sub there. You can expect our content between Talk Heathen and the Atheist Experience about 3 p.m. Central Time, which for us Best Coast West Coasters is 1 p.m. Pacific Time. All right, guys. At the end of every month on the Saturday, watch Andy and Seamus and myself doing a little show called Atheist Drinking Out Loud. And as it says there, it's the last Saturday of every month at about 2 p.m. Pacific Time, where we pick topics, make fun of people, and drink and have a good time. All right, so that's it, folks. Last call for alcohol here. So until next time, guys, like I always say at the end of the after shows, like the late, great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. We'll see you guys next time.
Don't forget to bring your towel. Wanna get high?